cherries are in season right now, so today's recipe, we're making cherry salsa. Now the flavors are bright and fresh. We're using fresh cherries here, and we've got a little bit of heat in there as well. So I think you're gonna love this. If you love cherries, you are gonna love this recipe. So I'm Rockin' Robin, and I'm gonna show you how to do it right after this. So here are the ingredients for our wonderful salsa. First up is our cherries. I got these at the grocery store. What we're gonna do here is I'm going to just cut out the seed. That's gonna take the most time. I know it's a little bit tedious, but it is well worth it, I promise you. We'll need some cucumber, and I'm gonna do the same thing with that. I'm gonna slice up my cucumber and just cut it into nice little bite-sized pieces, very similar to the size of the cherries. Keep everything uniform. Now, with the onion, I'm using a red onion here, and I like that super fine, so I'm chopping mine up with the super fine dice just because I think it's better that way than getting a big chunk of onion in your salsa. That's just my preference. Next up is our jalapeno. So what I did here was I cut off the stem and then I cut the jalapeno into quarters, cut out the membrane and the seeds for less heat, and then I cut each piece of jalapeno into thin strips, which makes chopping it up very fine, very quick and easy. Next up, I have some walnuts, so just some chopped walnuts. We'll need some sugar, just a little bit of sugar, guys, and that's optional depending on how sweet your cherries are. I'm just adding about a teaspoon. I need a little salt, a little balsamic vinegar, and some lime. So now that I've got all the cherries cut up, that's a couple of cups worth. That took me about 15 minutes. It doesn't take that long, really. And then I'll place everything in my bowl here. So like I said, everything goes in the bowl now. So I'm gonna add the sugar now and just sprinkle that in if you're gonna add that so that I can toss it in with the cherries. Next is my cucumber. And you can get all the ingredient listings in the description of this video. Here's the jalapeno. Now this salsa goes great with, really any meat that you want to serve up, fish, chicken, beef. Okay, next up is my balsamic. I'm adding just a little bit of, nice quality balsamic vinegar here. And I'm going to put about 1.5 teaspoons to 2 teaspoons. Give that a toss. And you want to make this, at least a good half hour before you plan to serve it. That way it has a chance for all those flavors to, meld together and incorporate. A little bit of salt is nice, not too much, just a little sprinkle. Now for the lime, I'm going to add the lime zest. So use an organic lime when you buy one. And I'm also going to squeeze in some lime juice. Gives it a nice bright citrusy flavor to it, and it balances out the sweetness. And the last thing is the walnuts. And that's all there is to this. Now, like I said, you might want to refrigerate it, like I said, for maybe a half hour before you serve it up. So that's pretty much it, guys. It's very simple to make. Everything goes in the bowl. It's very simple, pretty quick, except for chopping up the cherries, of course, but it's so worth it. So I'm going to serve some up here and tell you what it tastes like. Best description is like a party in my mouth. So many flavors going on there that, it's a little bit spicy, it's a little bit sweet, it's a little bit crunchy, it's a little citrusy, it's delicious, guys. Goes with all kinds of meals, as a side dish, fish, chicken, beef, whatever you want to serve it with. So thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you try this recipe, please let me know how you liked it. And if you did, give me a thumbs up. So thanks again. Oh, and if you haven't subscribed to my channel, be sure and click the subscribe button. There'll be one at the end of the video, and you can be notified every week when a new video comes out. So thanks again for watching, everybody. We'll see you in the next one.